Before I start, again, I cannot stress enough how much this has impacted the families and the loved ones involved. Our thoughts and prayers remain with everyone who knew and cared for them. I also want to take a moment to thank the Santa Clara County District Attorney's Office for their help during this investigation, as well as providing advocacy to the families. I also want to thank the Coroner's Office for their expeditious work in helping us with this investigation and moving it along. We want to provide some additional updates to our community about the heartbreaking incident as we learn the facts and the Coroner's Office provides us with additional details. As we previously mentioned, this past Tuesday, December 17th at around 9 p.m., our officers responded to a welfare check at the Turing Apartments after family members couldn't contact their loved ones for several days. When officers entered the residence, they found Vin Nguyen and Becky Pham, as well as their two children, their 9-year-old son and 4-year-old daughter, all deceased. Although the coroner's office is still determining the exact cause of death, all four sustained what appeared to be a single gunshot wound. To honor the request of the victims' families, we are not sharing the children's name at this time. We do believe this is an isolated incident and it's currently being investigated as a murder-suicide based on the information that we have and the evidence that we have at this time. Vin Nguyen, Betty's husband and father of their two children, is believed to be our suspect. A handgun, which is legally registered to Vin, was found at the scene. Excuse me. This tragedy is a very difficult reminder of the importance of addressing domestic violence and gun violence. The loss of their lives was preventable, and for anyone experiencing distress, whether that's domestic violence, gun violence, or mental health concerns, help is available. We do urge anyone in need to reach out for support or to contact your local police agencies if you are fearful of someone who has a gun. There's a variety of different resources, a variety of different restraining orders, domestic violence restraining orders, gun violence restraining orders that are obtainable. So please reach out to your local authorities if you need help. We will share additional resources with the media and on our social media platforms at the conclusion of this press briefing with those resources. Thank you. So I actually have a document that I'll pass out at the conclusion that has all their spellings on it with the ages as well.
Talking about domestic violence, yesterday you guys said no calls were ever made or reports from these residents. Would you confirm that if anything was related to violence in the workplace with this guy?
So like we mentioned yesterday, there have been no prior calls for service at the residence or any contact with the individuals involved. This was our first contact as a police department with them. This specific incident is being treated as a domestic violence and we're investigating it as a murder-suicide.
Do we know for how long were the bodies?
We do believe, based on the information that we have at this time, that the incident did occur sometime over the weekend, most likely Saturday evening until the time of the call. And the coroner's office is still determining the exact cause of death. We don't have the official findings yet, but that is the time element of the incident.